happening. Who's ready for the next now? Okay. Let's put something down on the sofa. So there's £1,000 down the back of the sofa. Paul, what would you like to find out the back of your sofa? They say keep balls. £1 million? Well, I'd like 2,000. This is £1 million with £1,000. Sophie, you need to get a little bit excited. Maybe some drugs. No, no. Voucher for a shop. You've got £1 million, but I've also got £10 for our costs. I'll be using that first. Right, let's just say your sofa's stuffed with money, you're ecstatic, and you'll clap. We'll do that. I'm just going to let these people put the drinks down so everything's all settled. Just let them all settle. Okay. Right. So when I say his name, you'll clap and come up with those jokes. Are we ready? Welcome to the stranger. What are they? Oh my God! It's William Callahan.
Oh, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just get it kicked off, started with threesome porn. Has anyone ever watched threesome porn? I have. It's quite interesting. That's why I was telling a joke about it. But yeah, I was watching this one video that was like 2 guys and a girl. And there was that sort of like porn preamble, like, you know, like just the before where they're setting up what was about to occur. And the girl was explaining to one of the guys what was about to occur. And he says possibly the weirdest thing you could possibly say in that situation, given what was about to happen, which was, it's not going to make you gay, is it? Now, of course, homophobia is irrational. The most irrational form of homophobia is homophobia towards the man you're about to have sex with. Oh, you know, I'm willing to try it on with a man. He's not going to make you gay, is he? You know, and then he says something even weirder, where he says, oh, you know, I'm willing to try it on with a man, but, you know, he's not going to, like, bring a mariachi band or something. Like, it's not the sex that makes it gay, it's the fanfare that makes it gay. Like, they could be going at it for hours, and all of a sudden one of the other guys pulls out a tambourine and says, what kind of man do you think I am? We could take our tambourine and this with you. I told that joke in Dublin, and the MC was like, oh, you know, part of the premise of that joke. Part of the whole premise of that joke is that it's about like not being afraid to explore your sexuality. So like it was really awkward whenever like the MC who like saw me perform that joke in Dublin went, oh well, look at that, he came out, and I couldn't be in the back going like, no, it was just the one. It was like a one-off thing. Okay, maybe I'm a wee bit curious, only because I'm pretty sure that a guy would give a much better blowjob. Because think about it. Us men in this room, we're all intimately familiar with how that piece of equipment works. And both the times where I've had it happen to me, it's involved teeth, which can only happen from someone who has not had one attached to them their entire life. You know, I can only imagine that a blowjob from a guy would be a revelation. Oh my God! It's exactly how I imagined it would be! No, I don't mean that to come across as any misogynistic, of course, because I realise this is a concept that works both ways, you know. I realise that we've been down there, and, you know, we've been... It's not what I would be doing with it if I was down there. Fuck, it's not a scratch card. I like to put this in on my act. I'm autistic, which for you anti-vaxxers out there is miles better than smallpox. You know, I can't look people in the eye, but at least I can see. I feel that people are a wee bit too prejudgy with autism, you know, whenever they find out that their kid has autism. You know, I think you should really give it a chance, you know. At least, like, see how they feel with autism before you put them down. Well, our autistic friend enjoyed that. But yeah, like it's pretty much like social dyslexia, basically. Like, I struggle to sort of, like, talk to people. And, like, one of my things is, like, I struggle to look at people in the eye. And, like, people, like, sometimes are really weird about, like, you not making eye contact with them. like they stop being able to interpret like what your like body language means, which is what I like to call autism by proxy. You have to know about autism to know about that joke. But yeah, like I'm also I'm a very anxious person. Like I think I've generalized anxiety disorder. I'm self-diagnosed, but it's quite close to what it is. I have this thing where it's like I suddenly feel like I'm gonna die. Like not in like a melodramatic, like oh my god I'm gonna die. Like I'm gonna die. Get a hospital right now, please. I'm gonna die. Like I like to call it psychotic man flu. Where it's like, my biggest fear is like having an aneurysm. That's my biggest fear. And like I've had that where like I keep getting worried that that's going to happen. And you know, with a lot of my friends, like and like close relatives, they're always trying to calm me down. And I have to understand what they're doing. You know, William, calm down. You know, it's all right. Nothing's going to happen. Which to me just looks like, why are these people so chill about me dying? Oh dear. Not helping that anxiety. I recently got a job. The best way I can describe my job, I work at a call center, and the best way to describe that is like the scene in Toy Story when Buzz falls down the stairs, like that painful reality of like painful realization of the reality of the situation. Like, has anyone here ever actually like called into a call center? Now, how have you felt? You know, it's sometimes, you know, you can feel like it's a bit frustrating, isn't it? You know, when you're calling, you know, you're talking to someone and you're thinking, you know what, it feels like these people have no idea what they're doing, you know? And now that I work in a call center, I can say we absolutely have no idea what we're doing. Are you kidding me? It's like, they train me for a very specific, like, group of things, like check meter readings, you know, make sure that their account balance is the right way. You know, if you're ever waiting in excess of 20 minutes, it's because there's probably about 5 guys huddled around that phone going, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is wrong with that? Like, none of my problems are easy problems to handle. Like, I had problems that were like, just like really esoteric to handle. Like, it's just, I work for like, I can't tell you where I work for like, legal purposes and, you know, not getting fired purposes. You know, so like, if you're from Newry, you'll understand this. I work in a place called Phone Theatre. No Newry people here? Yeah, my job mainly like involves around listening to like Yorkshiremen yell about their power. Like, my average call sounds a little something like this. Hello? Yes? I just got a letter that says I owe you 20,000 grand, and if I don't pay it, I'll be shot by a firing squad. Right, you have to bear with me. I'm communicating to you through a phone I fashioned from tin cans and piano wire. Also, I'm not the account holder. The account holder's communicating to me via smoke signals on that evidence. No, of course I don't have the meter readings. The house has been demolished. That last one was real. And he was smarmy about it too, probably, except in my meter readings last time. What the fuck are you talking about? You're giving me meter readings for not a house? Like, some like, here's some, I'm just going to tell you some like experiences that I've had working in like a call center. So I had this one person who was the world's angriest customer. Like, they called up and it was like, what the fuck is wrong with my thing? You're so incompetent. Your company is so terrible. I want to know what my account balance is. I said, your account balance is, and then I heard that and went, ha! That's not what it is. That's not what it is. I didn't see their face, but they were definitely doing psychotic, ha! Whatever they did. And they were doing that thing, like, I want your name. They weren't kicking ass, but they were taking people's names. And like, I want your name right now, and I want it now. And like I said, I put them on mute. Second, I'm not supposed to give them a surname, right? No, you're not supposed to give them a surname. Good, I wasn't going. Yeah, sorry, my name is William. I can't give you my surname for security purposes. That's the most generic name I've ever heard. And I'm pretty sure she heard me go, huh? And then this other, like, this is a weird occurrence there. Whenever I explain to people, like, I can't tell you what my name is for security purposes, they get really offended, like there's a trust issue involved there. Like, I'm sorry, I can't tell you my name for security purposes. Well, you know who I am. Because I have to. I can't Mr. Bumpington. Oh dear, but I can't just who made the readings that for? Just anybody, just put it in the pile, it doesn't matter? Okay. Oh dear, but I realize I just use my comedy as just a way to sort of vent, especially whenever you work in a call centre, and I realize that's why there's no stand-up comic school shooters. Because instead of grabbing a gun, you just grab the pen and go to type 5 instead.